What if I told you medieval bread could last weeks without mold, while modern bread struggles to survive a few days? No preservatives, no plastic bags, and no refrigerators. Yet people in the Middle Ages depended on bread that stayed edible far longer than what we eat today. In medieval times, bread was not just a side food. It was the foundation of everyday survival. Peasants, monks, soldiers, and travelers relied on it daily, which meant it had to last. This wasn't luck or magic. It came down to how medieval bread was made. One major reason was the ingredients. Medieval bread was usually made from whole grains like rye, barley, or coarse wheat. These grains were not heavily refined and contained far less sugar than modern white flour. Mold feeds on sugar, so bread with lower sugar content spoiled more slowly. Rye bread, in particular, was naturally acidic, which made it even harder for mold to grow. Fermentation played an even bigger role. Medieval bakers did not use packaged yeast. Instead, they relied on sourdough starters filled with wild yeast and natural bacteria. During fermentation, these microorganisms produced acids that acted as natural preservatives. This acidic environment slowed or stopped mold before it could take hold. Sourdough was not a food trend. It was a survival tool. The way bread was baked also mattered. Medieval loaves were dense and heavy, with thick, hard crusts. That crust protected the inside of the bread by limiting exposure to air. Since mold needs air and moisture to grow, this made a big difference. Some loaves were baked extra hard or even baked twice, creating bread that could last for weeks or be softened later with water or broth. Storage was the final secret. Bread was kept in cool, dry places and wrapped in cloth or stored in wooden chests. Unlike modern plastic bags, cloth allowed air to circulate and prevented moisture from building up. Cooler temperatures also slowed spoilage, helping bread stay edible much longer. Modern bread is designed for softness and convenience. It is highly refined, full of moisture, and often contains added sugars. These qualities make it taste good, but also make it an ideal environment for mold. Medieval bread did not last longer because people were tougher or less picky. It lasted longer because the process was smarter, simpler, and designed for survival. If you enjoyed uncovering this forgotten medieval secret, like the video, subscribe to Age of Steel Scrolls, and share it with a fellow history fan. Drop a comment telling us which medieval food or survival skill you want to learn about next, and stay tuned for more hidden truths from the Middle Ages.